Always something going on here at the DJLab. I'm Steve Stone here, and we're going to discuss today if new gear is going to be coming out at DJX. If you don't know what DJX, big DJ Expo happening. Is it Atlantic City? I think this is happening. So we'll see if anybody pops in here. And you know what? I'm going to turn off the ads. I'll monetize it later on the replay. I don't like to monetize things while I'm going live here because it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, let me check one more thing here. I think I could adjust my ISO down like a couple smidgens. Give it a little bit of a nicer glow. Hey Google, change the glide light to red. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. Not really. So yeah, new gear. Do we need new gear? Is new gear going to come out? These are the questions we got to ask. And if there was new gear to come out, what do you want? What is it that you wish would come out? As you can tell, I'm kind of running out of shit to talk about here, and we got to talk about what might come out because there hasn't been anything new in a while, to be honest. Just checking my feed, making sure I'm okay because sometimes you guys have cried. It's weird. I'm live. I can never get my 1080 live on my phone for some reason. So yeah, DJX is happening. I haven't been reading anything. I haven't watched Cleveland Terry's live stream. As far as I know, they haven't released anything new. I don't know. If you guys know something that I don't know, please tell me in the chat. If you're not part of the chat, it's because you're not subscribed to the channel. You got to subscribe if you want to chat for at least a minute so we can keep the trolls to a minimum. And yeah, just curious, like, what exactly would you want for a new DJ controller? Is there anything? Have they kind of like reached the pinnacle of DJ equipment? Is there anything left to make? Because there's only a couple of things I could ask for in a DJ controller or a mixer or something. And I would hope I highly doubt that Pioneer DJ is going to release any new mixers because shit, most of you just got your A9 or your Euphonia or even maybe your V10. I don't believe they'd replace the V10 anytime soon. That would be kind of a kick to people. Controller wise, the last thing they made what was the Omnis Duo. I don't know how good that is because I haven't tried it yet. I gotta wait for DJ Expo to finish before I can get my hands on that thing. Alpha Theta Euphonia, they're not gonna make anything to replace that quite yet. Here's some things I know we've been waiting for. We have all been waiting a long fucking time. Oh my god, who's calling me? Hold on a second. Hello. All right, I'm back. Always someone got a call when I'm doing my shit. So, 6 viewers. We're talking about new gear being announced, if anything. And you know what? Let me just change things over before I talk too much. And yeah. So, been sitting here for 6.5 minutes. We got 7 people in the house. Not one person's bothered to even be polite enough to say fucking hello. Honest to God. I don't get it. Either you were just on your YouTube short scrolling through and you saw this fucking old guy and decided to just stop and watch me for some reason. But are we really all that goddamn lazy here? That's right, fuck off. If you're not going to chat, I'm watching the numbers. If you're coming in here and we're having an open conversation and you're not willing to engage in the conversation, then leave. I don't need you here. I'd rather talk to one person who's actually chatting than 8 people staring at me. So seriously, until someone says a fucking hello to me, I'm just turning the mic off because I'm not here just for your entertainment. I mean, we're here to have a discussion. And I got nothing to say if no one's going to chat. Well, DJ Stretch and Tone, got someone kicking around here. Would like to know what I have to say about new gear and equipment in general. Well, personally, I think new gear is kind of bullshit. And I know all the companies are going to fucking hate me. All the companies are going to hate me when I say, you know what, the new gear is bullshit. Here's the point. It depends. If your old gear is so fucking old that it doesn't work anymore, it's incompatible with software, okay, I guess you need new gear. You have no gear, well, then buy new gear. But if you got gear that works good, you're DJing, you're out there doing your thing, I don't see there's nothing on the market right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Rain Performer, if you want to do stems and fuck around with that shit, stem separation is in the way to do stem split. It utilizes stems pretty goddamn good. It now works with virtual DJ as well too. So that's a pretty good bang for the buck. I'm not a big fan of Serato. I like virtual DJ. It now works with virtual DJ, but you gotta buy virtual DJ too. You gotta factor that cost into things, right? Um. So yeah, it's nice, but I see no good reason. There's nothing coming out that I know of that's going to make you run to the fucking gates. You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to make? Someone tell me, what could they possibly put on a DJ controller? The only thing they could do at this point is to go backwards because once upon a time, our controllers had way more buttons and knobs. We could control way more shit on the software. Now, fast forward to 2024, they've taken away, I'll give you some examples. They've taken away the ability to use a knob or a button on your controller to sort your playlist. You know what I mean? You can't sort it by BPM, name, artist. Those were the good old days of like an NS7 III. So, I just want a DJ controller that I don't have to touch the fucking screen. That would be good. You know what else would be good? American Audio. Do you guys remember American Audio? They put a goddamn trackpad on the controller. You know how fucking useful that was? You know how good that would be to have a trackpad in the controller again? And the coolest thing they could do, give me a trackpad and a controller that would XY affect the effects so I could control the hardware effects, but I could switch it over and use it as a mouse pad. Give it double, make something that can do 2 jobs. Let me be able to control the mouse if I need to. And if I'm not using the mouse pad, let me control effects with it. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be fucking just a genius move? Just don't know why people aren't making these things. But now, I haven't started anything yet, but I have been, I asked about being on the beta team for In Music, and they're like, sure. And then it's like, oh, we'll reach out to you and ask you what we need to ask you when the time comes. It's like, okay, whenever that is. Um, I got a funny feeling some of these DJ companies are going to shoot off, and because nobody knows what to make, right? So now you got some people out there just thinking about some crazy shit. Everyone's trying to think about the future of DJing, and people are coming up with some fucking crazy ideas. I suspect some of these companies are going to release some shit in the future that's going to literally fucking bomb. It's kind of what I think. It's going on Wazzy TV. If they're going to announce something, it would have come out already. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You might not say day one. And who do you think? There's the just guesswork. Out of all the companies out there, who do you think would be likely to be the first one to announce something? And what do you think it would be? Would it be a controller? Would it be a standalone system? Another turntable? An effects processor? I'd love to see a new effects processor, but I've been talking about a new effects processor for years. I'm not seeing it. I don't think it's coming, man. If it is, it's going to be a while. A lot of people really love their RMX 1000. I don't know if it would help them to change it at all. Jeez, not many people chatting away here. Pretty slow day. I guess everyone's is Cleveland Terry doing something? Is that what's going on? Am I competing against Cleveland? Or all these guys down DJX? So like all the people that are into DJ equipment, they're at DJX right now. I swear to God. We'll go to Cleveland Terry. Let's look at his live stuff and see. That's pretty sad, man. I'm surprised. So his last stream only had, it's 17 minutes, had 565 views. That's weird. Cleveland's always sponsored by Hollywood DJ when he goes down to these things too. Every year he goes down to DJ to this thing, and he has issues with his live stream. There's too much shit going on down there. Oh, and I think he's using a Pocket 3. The Osmo Pocket 3 by the looks of it. I don't know. It's pretty shaky. So yeah, there's Cleveland doing his thing. I couldn't do that shit. I don't like going to expos. I don't like walking around doing all that shit. It's not for me. I'm a bit of a homebody, you know what I mean? And this is why the channel's got nobody watching. Seriously. You know what? Like, I can't sit here on a nice day and do a live stream with like 4 people watching. It's just can't do it, man. Must be a bad time or something. It's the algorithm. You know, my girlfriend's been here for the weekend and during the weekend shit. I haven't streamed in a bit, so algorithm just fucking goes down the tube. I guess that's it, man. Thanks to the two of you who popped in. And the rest, well, Bucky, you were here and you left. And I'm going to roll. I don't got time to sit around all day talking to nobody.